Good morning. Wow, it is Monday and it is feeling like a Monday top to bottom. Um, Instagram was not wanting to share the live video with anybody. Hi Edie, wow, it was not easy to get online this morning. I'm glad that you were patient. Guy, thank you so much. I'm already sweating. I've been ambushed from like 4 different sides already this morning, and then Instagram was being finicky. So there's Gunner, he's sad. He had a play date yesterday with Milo. Hi Steve. And now he's not eating again because he's pouty and I don't know what else. But so he may be around a little bit during the class. But we're doing Barefoot cardio sculpt, which we didn't get a chance to do last week. So that just means that you need enough room to step forward, side, and back from wherever you start, as usual. I'll be using a pair of 5-pound dumbbells. If you have something like that or those exact things, feel free to use that. You can use something a little bit lighter, a little bit heavier. If you don't have dumbbells, this is still gonna be a great workout. So there's that. If you're, no, he wouldn't even eat a treat. Look at his face, look at his face. If you're watching this after the fact on my YouTube fitness channel, I appreciate that. Thank you for, I got a dog hair on my face. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, telling a friend. I also store these classes on my IGTV, and if you're wondering how to get to the YouTube fitness channel, there's a link in my Instagram bio. So they're everywhere, which means there's no excuse. You can work out anytime, anywhere. There's over 160 classes in there. So if you have any sort of an injury, make sure that you can modify your range of motion or use lighter or no dumbbells. I gave him treats. He wouldn't eat them. And then when I get to the cardio portion, you can do the first or second layer of whatever I'm doing. But treat your injuries with care. If you've seen a doctor for an injury, do make sure that you're cleared to do this before you get started. I'm also keeping a beverage nearby. I'm keeping my usual water in a fancy wine glass. Still working the straw because still sensitive over there. I want treats too, Guy, but you know, we're gonna work out instead. Then you can have your treats. All right. Having said all of that, thank you so much to everyone who's been able to put a donation in my Venmo or my PayPal or my snail mail or in person or however you're doing it. I really appreciate it. Some of us are still unemployed or underemployed, just trying to get back in the swing. So all good, and we'll keep this going. I think I've said everything there is to say. Let's get started. So have your resistance, if you're using it, up in front of your space. Make sure that your spaces are clear. I'm also keeping a couple of towels nearby. I have a lot of cords because my music source apparently wasn't charging last night. So stand near the front edge of wherever you're working today. Take your feet wide, toes slightly turned out with your hips and knees the same direction as your toes. Palms together, hips under your shoulders, shoulders down and back. Then sink your hips, keeping your belly button pulling in towards your spine. You should feel like you're bracing your abs, like, you know, like you're about to cough. Feel like that. So shoulders down, press your palms together, then try to lift your heels and hold here. I feel like I forgot some important piece of information in my blabber spiel at the beginning. Lower your heels, after party, maybe I didn't mention that. Try to lift your heels again. Then lower your heels, wiggle your toes, press down to come up, bring your toes towards me, sink your hips, hands on your legs, shoulders down and back, wiggle your toes, then tuck your hips, round your back, release, do it again, tuck your hips, release. So the after party will be a deep stretch and maybe a little extra abs. We'll see when we get there. Release. This time, come all the way up, feet underneath your hips. Inhale, reach up, forward fold. Either grab your elbows or let your hands fall to the floor. Try to straighten your left leg and bend your right knee. Sitting into your left hip. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. Change sides. Straighten your right leg and bend your left knee. Sitting into your right hip. getting the dog hair out of your eyeball. Then bend both knees, let your head hang, lift your tailbone up, slowly unroll. At the top, both arms come up and forward fold, tailbone lifts up. Unroll, 3, 2, let's do that again, both arms up. Forward fold, tailbone lifts, unroll. Left arm reaches over to your right, bend both knees, and back up. Try the other side. Sink and reach, single counts here. So sink, reach over, do it again. We'll do 4 more because it's Monday. Pushing down to come up. 1 more. Now both arms come up, inhale, reach up. And forward fold, unroll your back. In 4, 3. This time, both arms come up, bend both knees far enough to get your hands to the floor. Step your feet back to a downward facing dog. Your heels press into the floor. Your tailbone lifts up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Your palms press into the floor. Then from here, lower your hips to any kind of a plank. That means your knees can be down or up. If they're up, you have the option to rock forward and back. I am already sweaty in my house. 4 more if you're taking the rock. Pushing your hands into the floor. Last time, hold any plank and lift your tailbone up, finding your down dog again. From here, both heels lift up together, so it's lift and lower. Lift and lower. Last time, hold your down dog. Shift your weight to your right hand and foot and bring your left leg up until you feel the stretch behind your right leg. You can hold right here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog, squaring your hips. You can stay here or lower your hips and bring your left knee into your chest, wrists under shoulders. Left knee is coming into your chest if you got this far. If you did, maybe give your knee a little pulse into your chest. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Send your left leg back up to a 3-legged dog. Then both feet to the floor. Down dog in the center. Make sure you're breathing in and out. Then shift your weight over to your left hand and foot and bring your right leg up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. You can stay here or bend your right knee and open your right hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog where you can stay or lower your hips and bring your right knee into your chest. Wrists under shoulders, maybe pulse the right knee into your chest. Pushing the floor away from you. 3, 2, and send your right leg back up to your 3-legged dog. Then both feet to the floor, down dog in the center. Breathing all the way in and out. Then lower your hips to any plank. Feel free to put your knees on the floor. Either way, try to bring your right leg up next to your right hand. So make sure you can wiggle your toes. Maybe your back knee's down or up. Maybe your right arm reaches up and around behind you. There's going to be a lot of dog crossing. I'm home alone. Bring your right hand back to the floor. Engage your core. Step back to plank. Let's walk through it on the left. So left leg steps up. Maybe your back knee is on the floor. Either way, wiggling your left toes. Maybe you circle your left arm up and around. If you did, bring it back. Engage your core. Step back to any plank. So that's our pattern. Let's make it flow. From here, right leg comes up. Step or reach back, or both. And back, left leg comes up. Maybe you reach behind you. If you prefer the straight up, feel free to do that. Step, reach in a circle or straight up. So step, reach. 1 more. Step, reach. Hold any plank. Wrists under shoulders. If your knees are still up, Put them down now. Release your feet and take your hips to your heels. To child's pose. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. From here, round your back up and find your modified plank. Wrists under shoulders, shoulders down. You're welcome to hold here or bend your elbows a little bit so they touch your ribs or more. Either way, straighten your elbows and back to child's pose. So those are your options in the pattern. Let's make it flow. Round up and hold or bend and child's pose. Do it again. Round up, hold or bend. How am I already out of breath? I had a brutal weekend. Not a lot of sleep. On the next pass, modified plank and hold. Hold here, tuck your toes, push down, and find your down dog. Then bring your knees back to the floor. Release your feet, hips to your heels. Let's make that flow. Round up, tuck your toes, down dog. Knees back to the floor, child's pose. Do it again. Round up, down dog, tuck your toes, knees to the floor, child's pose. Do it again. Once more. Round up, push down, lower your knees. On the next pass, modified plank and hold. Hold here. Push the floor away from you, tuck your toes, try to lift your knees. Shift your weight to your left-handed foot. You can stay here or pick your right leg up and bring your right knee into your chest. Maybe you extend your right leg out underneath the left side. From here, engage your core and open up so that your left fingertips face the ceiling. You can go back a level if you need. Maybe you reach up over to your top ear. If you did, come back up. Left hand back to the floor. Engage your core, right knee in, and find your plank. Knees down or up. Now shift your right hand and foot. Same pattern. Try to lift your left leg up. Maybe you hold. Maybe you bring your knee into your chest. If you did, maybe you extend underneath your right leg. You can stay here or engage your core a little more and open up with the fingertips to the ceiling. Maybe you reach up and over your top ear. If you did, come back up and right arm down to the floor. Engage your core to bring your left knee in and find any plank. Woo! Tailbone lifts up. Down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold, let your head hang. Tailbone lifts up. Unroll. At the top, squats here. Palms together, shoulders down and back. Take a moment to assess everything we just did in what I call the warm-up, which is pretty much a workout. 2 more, and then grab your resistance. I'm gonna grab a sip of my fancy water in a wine glass, or water in a fancy wine glass. All right, so make sure your space is clear on the sides. Whew. Shoulders down and back. Feet under your hips, hips under your shoulders. Wiggle your toes. Just squats here. So a little simple squat where your hips go back to where the wall meets the floor behind you. I'm already sweating my guts out. 2 more. Just the footwork first. Left leg steps out to the side, then to the right. So yesterday, I got to see Beth Lane in person. She's not on this morning, but I stopped by her house and picked her up, took her with me. Do it again. We went to the horse show in the valley, deep in the valley. All right, let's do 2 times on the left. So do it again, then out to your right twice. Do it again. Now as you step out, sink your hips and take your toes and knees slightly to the corners. Sink together. So it's sink, touch, sink again, push down to come up. Pushing off the floor to come up. So this is our footwork. Do it again. Hold in the center, bicep curls. I hope I have a new piece for you today. and I hope I can teach it to you. 4 more like this. So 4, 3, same curl, but thumbs face each other. So your dumbbells are up and down. It's a hammer curl. 2 more. Let's go 2 of each. 2 traditional bicep curls, then 2 hammer right here. Now we'll go 1 of each. 1 bicep traditional, then bicep hammer. Traditional, hammer. This is our arm work. Easy enough. Couple more times here, then we'll add the legs in. Last time, arms only. Ready, step out left. Traditional curl, hammer curl. Other side. Traditional, hammer. That's our first move. This is all of it. Have about four moves, but a couple of them are quite compound. Again, bicep, hammer. Do it again each way. Keep this in your head. Again, bicep, hammer, just a recovery squat. All right. 2 more. Keep that move in your brain. Left leg steps back once, then right. It's the start of our new pattern. Now your back heel stays off the floor and sink your hips a little or a lot. Just a rear lunge. Easy enough. This part is not so complicated. Dumbbells at your shoulders. Press up. Do it again. Sink. Press. 2 more like this. On the next one, you'll hold at the top. Triceps slowly. Bend your elbows. Keep your elbows facing me. Extend single count triceps. Down, up. 2 more. Then we'll combine it. Step back left. Shoulder press. 1 tricep. Hold your feet. Right side. Step back. Press, tricep, hold. On the left. There you go. Sink, press, triceps. Same thing. Sink, press. 1 more each side. Sink, press. Once more. Now arms come down by your sides and squat. Keep that part in your head. That's not the whole move. This time, hold your squat. Thumbs face each other. Your elbows squeeze and pull back. So your dumbbells come up to your hip joint. Wiggle your toes. Shoulder blades pinch together. That's your narrow row. Extend down. Single count. So narrow row. 2 more. I lied. 1 more time. Now come up. Shoulders down. Squats here. Check it out. Squat, hold, narrow row. Extend, come out of your squat. Do it again. Squat, hold, row, extend. So that is part of your move. We'll combine this with the step back lunge, shoulder press, tricep. What? Let's try it after this one. Here we go. Step back left, shoulder press, triceps. Arms come down, squat, hold, row, come back up. Right side, shoulder press, triceps. Arms come down, squat, hold, and up. Just squats here. I lost my vocabulary there for a split second. So that's the whole move. It's not, there are no pieces of that are that hard. It's just putting it together in your brain. Let's try it. Step back left, shoulder press, tricep hold, squat hold, elbows up and back. Right side, step back, shoulder press, triceps. Arms come down, squat, row, left side, and press, triceps. Arms come down, squat, hold, row. Right side, press, triceps, squat, hold, row. We go from the top, step out, left biceps. Traditional hammer, other way. Biceps, hammer, 1 more each way. Biceps, hammer, once more. Now step back left, shoulder press, here it is. Press triceps, squat, hold, and row. Right side, step back. Triceps, squat, hold, row. And left side again. Press up, tricep, squat, hold, row, right side, and press. Tricep, squat, hold, row, and come up, just a squat. Keep that in your head. There's more where that came from. Now this next piece is a little more complicated. I hope I can teach it to you. Feet wide and squat here. We're gonna start with the leg work. Lunge side to side. So slight tiny turn out with the toes and the knees. Check it out. We're gonna lunge, 2, 3, 4, 5, tap on 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tap 6, 7, 8. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tap 6, 7. Now the tap is welcome to be a knee lift. Here it comes. 5, 6, 7. Do it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time, and then I'll show you how we change sides. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Touch 8, and then on the right. So we'll count it out. Here it is on 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on 6 that we come in. 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch or knee lift. 7, 8. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch 6, 7, 8. Last time, just the legs. 5, 6, 7. Oh, I did the wrong side. Wide squat. Now this time, we'll do it each side with the way we change feet, which is the stepping together on 8. Pull the dumbbells at your hips. Let's go left side first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squat. 7, 8. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squat. 7 on your right. So that's how we change sides. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wide squat here. Now we'll add the arms in, which are not that difficult. Just lunge left and right. Let your arms hang. There's 2 pieces to the arms. Right arm is here to the elbow. So it's here. Now long arm. So here, long arm. So we'll alternate. 1 of each. 1 just the elbow. Long arm. Elbow. Long arm. So elbow, long arm. Check it out. Knee or tap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, no arms. Does that make sense to your brain? Pull in the center, wide squats. We'll do it with the left arm. And we'll put it all together, changing sides. Ready? Lunge right here and right side. So it's alternating. We'll start with 4 of each move. Here we go. Elbow comes up. Now it stays at the side, doesn't go behind your body, just to the side. Long arm. So long arm. Do it again. 1 of each. Elbow first, then long arm. Elbow, long arm. Let's count it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wide squat. So next time, now that we know all the pieces, it's all stuff we know, but it's a different rhythm. So on the 7-8, is the squat feet together to change? Sure. Let's try it. Starting left lunge first, right here. So elbow, long arm. Now toe touch or knee lift, squat, other way. So elbow, long arm, touch or knee lift, squat up, other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, elbow, long arm, elbow, knee lift or tap. 1 more each way. So here, elbow, long arm, elbow, knee lift or tap, squat, other way. So 1, 2, 3, long arm, tap or knee lift, parallel squats here. So that move, not that hard, but it does have a rhythm to it. Feet parallel underneath your hips. Let's do the last piece. The step back, shoulder press, tricep, squat row. Sure, sounds like a lot. This new piece will come right after that. Ready? Left side, step back, shoulder press, triceps, right side. Oh, I screwed it up. Squats here. I forgot our squat row. It's live. Let's try that again. Here we go. Left side, step back, tricep. Now squat, hold, narrow row. Finish your squat. Right side here. So sink, triceps, squat, narrow row. 1 more time, each side, step back left, triceps, squat, hold, row. Right side, last time before the new part. Squat, hold. Here it is, step out with your left. So 1, 2, long arm, knee lift or tap, squat, change sides, other side, sink, elbow, long arm, elbow, knee lift, squat, other side, sink, elbow, long arm, knee lift, squat, last time on your right. So sink, elbow, long arm, elbow, knee lift or tap, squat, and wide squats here. That's a lot for your brain. Feet parallel underneath your hips, squats here. Fortunately, there's only 1 more piece. But let's go from the top to do all of this. 2 more. Then we go from the bicep curls. Step out left, biceps, hammer. On your right, hammer. Do it again. Biceps, hammer. On your right, then we do everything we just did. Step back left, shoulder press, triceps, squat, hold, row. Come up right side, step back, triceps, squat, hold, row. 1 more time, each way on the left. So sink, press, tricep, squat, hold, row. Right side. Think about where you're going next. Squat, hold, row. Step out wide to your left. So elbow, long arm, elbow, knee lift or tap, squat. On your right, elbow, keep your lunge, long arm, elbow, tap or knee lift, squat. 1 more each side. So sink, elbow, long arm, elbow, knee lift or tap. Last time on your right, sink, lift, long arm, knee lift or tap, squat, wide squat. Easy enough. All right, keep that in your head. 1 more piece. Extend your arms, hold your squat, round your elbows here. 2 counts of back fly, single counts. Lift. Bring your feet hip distance apart, lift. Long spine, rounded arms. 1 more. Come up and squat. Keep that in your head. The next part you know. Left leg diagonally back, slow motion. Sink for 2. Push down, other side, same move. 1, 2, single counts here. So sink, press, sink, press. Let's try a double. Over here 2 times. 1 more. 2 times on your, whatever the side, the left. Check it out. Thumbs up to the side. Same thing other way. Thumbs up thumbs up to the side. Do it again. Thumbs up to the side. Last time, let's put it together with the squat, back, fly. So squat, fly, left leg goes back, thumbs up, again to the side. Center, squat, fly. Right leg behind, 2 times, thumbs up to the side. Squat, back, fly. Squat, fly. Left leg goes back, thumbs up in the front and side. 1 more time, squat and fly. Right leg goes back, thumbs up to the side. Center, just the squat. Make sure you can talk. Feel like getting a little breathy. So, let's put that piece with the side to side. Ready? Feet wide. Lunge left. Elbow, long arm. Elbow, knee lift. Squat, change sides. On your right. After this one, we'll do the new part. Elbow, knee lift. Squat. Feet parallel and squat. Fly. Left leg goes back, thumbs up. To the side. Squat, fly. Right leg goes back this time, thumbs up. And side. Center, just squat. That is a lot for your brain. Can we go all the way from the top? Here's what I'm thinking. We go 1 time, all the way through, from the top, from the curls to the back fly. Then we put the dumbbells down. Then we do our unweighted cardio. Then we come back and do a couple times with the weights. Sure, left side, out to the side, curl, hammer. Forget my vocabulary. Other side, curl, hammer. Do it again. Curl, hammer. To the right, last time. What's next? Step back and shoulder press. Triceps, squat, hold, narrow row. And on your right side this time. Sink, triceps, squat, hold, row. 1 more, each side, left leg, back, triceps, squat, hold, row. Last one on your right. Sink, press, tricep, squat, row. Here comes the side to side. Step out wide and left side. Elbow, long arm. Elbow, knee lift. Squat, change. Right side. Elbow, long arm. Elbow again, knee lift or tap. Squat. 1 more each side. Sink. Long arm. Elbow, knee lift or tap. Squat, change. Now when we finish this side, you do a little catch step into your shoulder width apart. Right there. Squat. Fly. Left leg back, thumbs up. Again to the side. Squat, back, fly. Right leg back, thumbs up, sink to the side. 1 more, each side, squat, fly. Left leg back, thumbs up to the side. Last time here, squat, fly. Right leg goes back, thumbs up, side, and parallel squat. That was a lot. Set your dumbbells down, out of your way, towel off and or grab a sip. Check your heart rate. Make sure you can talk, but that you don't feel like it. If you're wearing a gadget, just check it on your wrist. Remembering the way you feel and the number is not always in sync. Keep your squat. I'm grabbing a sip. That was a lot. Oh, thanks, guys. That was a lot on the brain, right? All right. Make sure you have your space and your dumbbells aren't in your way. Touch your knees, knuckles up. Whew. Sink, push down to come up. 1 more, hold it up, left arm comes down, and then right. So I don't think there's anything new in this. It's all stuff we've done. Step out on your left. Give your brain a break. Sink your hips. Just be in a different order. Sink your hips, push down to come up. Maybe you sink and release. Look up. 4 more like that. So 4. Push down, come up. 2 more. Parallel squat, touch your knees. 4 of these. 3, 2, step out left, sink and or release. 2 more. Parallel squat, touch your knees. For 4, 3, we'll do it one more time. Step out left, sink and or release. 4 of these. Use the floor to push down to come up. Parallel squat here. For 4, just 2 more. Keep your squat, palms together. Make sure you can talk. So actually, Friday, Saturday, Sunday was the horse show and the World Fitness Conference virtually. I was very busy. Step back left one time. Bend right. And it was 1,000 degrees in the valley. Maybe you sink your hips and push down to come up. But in the end, it was a great weekend. My kid didn't just win a couple of ribbons. She was the overall champion in her whole division. What? Now as you step back, maybe you slice your arms so your knuckles face the floor and the ceiling and your elbows are straight. I'll post a picture so you can see her standing with her pack of ribbons. Sink, press. So you sink, push down, come up, sink. Again, 1 more. Parallel squat, palms together. The best part of the whole thing was, it was a total Oscar moment in the sense when they were at the end of the division over this couple days, they announced the wrong winner because it was so close. So there's a champion and a reserve champion. And that's just the total number of points throughout the whole show. And they said the other girl, and then they said, oops, I'm sorry. So it was good and bad and comical. All right, on your squat, check it out. You'll step wide, squat, together, squat, together. And apparently, in a horse show, fingertips to the floor. You're supposed to be very, very English and put together. When somebody wins, hang on, 2 more. Parallel squat right here. They just go like this. It's not a big crazy thing. I didn't know that because my kid has not won this award before. So of course, I screamed like it was a soccer match. Left leg, step back and slice. So 4 of these, 3, 2, step out, squat, fingertips go down, here, together. Now you're welcome to make that a jump, here, together. Step back left, swing, together. Push against the floor to come up. Step or jump to your squat. So step or jump, 2 more. Step or jump, parallel squats here. We put those 2 combos together. So do the step out release, squat, touch your knees, step back slice, into the step or jump squat, sure. Arms up. Step out left, sink and or release, together. 2 more. Parallel squat, touch your knees. 4, push down. 3, 2 more. Here we go. Step back left, slice, long arms, push against the floor. 2 more. Step or jump to squat here. 4, 3, 2, parallel squat. Check your heart rate. Make sure you can talk. Make sure you have space in front of you. Left leg steps forward once. Right leg. As you step forward, your back heel comes off the floor, then sink your hips. 2 more. Keep your feet, but arms out to an upside down, upside down V. Again. Do it again. but let's cross at the top. Sink. 2 more. You know the next part. Feet stay together. Elbows up to the side. Cross. Maybe heel lift here. Heel lift. If you're working your heel lift, maybe you press through, get a little air. 1 more. Step towards me on your left. Uncross. On your right. Elbows up. Heel lift or jump. Again, towards me on your left. Step. Press. Elbow lift, heel lift or jump. Parallel squat. Okay. Let's add that on. I don't even think we need to go from the step back slice. It's all simple enough. So we'll do moves 1, 2, and 3. I have not been numbering them out loud. First one is a step out release to the knee lift, knee touch lift. Second, step back slice, step or jump out to a wide squat. Third is what we just did. Shall we try it? Step out left, sink, press down to come up. Always using the floor. Parallel squat, touch your knees. For these, pushing down to come up. Here's our step back slice, left side, and push. Long arms, so no bend till you come to the front. Step or jump to wide. Fingertips reaching for the floor, chest stays up. Here comes the next move. Towards me, uncross step. And right. Elbow lift, heel lift or jump. Step towards me on your left, uncross. Elbows up. And then palms together. Make sure you can talk and breathe. Grab a towel and or a sip of water. I'll be doing that and bumping the music. So they're so quiet and reserved that her trainer rode almost a brand new horse in the Derby, and she won first place and all the money that goes with that. And all she did was walk up to me before she got back on her horse to ride around with her victory lap. And she just said, "You might want to stick around. I think I just won." And then they just go out and they take a picture with their plate and their blue ribbon, and like, people don't go nuts. It's so weird. All right. Next piece. Left leg step forward and right. Now this time, your back heel stays on the floor and your back leg stays straight. I'm not going to abandon those first 3 moves we did. We'll add them on to this piece. All right, so it's here. Now you have an option, since both heels are on the floor, to sink your hips so then both knees bend. But if you do that, you have to unload the back foot and spin, make your rotation on your heel. Push down, you unload the ball of your foot, weight on your heel to make the turn. That way, your knee is safe and protected. Reach down and up, together, reach, together. So reach, together. Maybe you reach up at the top. Sink. My goodness, I just noticed the time. This class is gonna go a little long. What? Parallel squat. Okay. Easy enough. So, you know what, in the interest of time, that's all I'm gonna add on to that. We'll go from the top. We'll add that piece on. Just a step forward and the arms going up, because I don't want to run out of time to go back to our weight combo, because a lot of that is new to our brain. So let's just do this last part. Step forward, sink and reach up, and reach. Sink, reach, sink, reach, palms together, squat. Let's add that on from the top. Arms up, step out left, sink, release. For 4, up, 3, up, 2, parallel squat. Touch your knees. 4 of these. 3, push down to come up. Left leg, step back, slice your arms, long arms, slice, bend. 2 more. Step or jump to wide squat. Chest up, push down, sink together. Uncross towards me. One more. Elbows lift, heel lift or jump. Up, one more. Step towards me. One more of these. Heel lift or jump. Now step left towards me. Reach down and up. Two more. Now hop or pedal right here. Hop or pedal. So you can pedal here or hop. If you're hopping, cross country ski. Four more. Now let's try single, single, hold. 1, 2, hold. Feel free to keep pedaling. Sink your hips here. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, hold. Maybe you reach up. Four more of any level. Two more. Last time. Hop or pedal. Feet parallel. And squat to recover. Okay. Make sure you can talk. Now grab your dumbbells. When you're ready, bend your knees. Now, here's the big question. Can we remember our whole combo? Let's try. Before we do, let's just talk through it. But take your feet wide, sink your hips. So the first move is a step side sumo squat with a bicep and hammer. Bring your feet back to parallel. Second move, step back lunge, shoulder press tricep with a squat, hold, and row. Then the new one that goes side to side with the elbow and long arm. And then squat fly, diagonal back, lunge twice, yes? Feet wide, toes to the corners. Get your brain ready. That goes for me especially. Ready? Feet parallel, step back left, bicep, hammer. Right side, bicep, hammer. Do it again each way. Bicep, hammer. Last time on your right. Here comes your step back lunge, left leg, shoulder press. Triceps, squat, hold, row. Right leg goes back. Sink, press. Tricep, squat, hold. Row back. Do it again on your left. Sink, press. Tricep, squat, hold. Brain and right side. Press. Up, tricep, squat, hold. Here comes the new part. Feet wide, lunge left. Bent, long arm. Bent knee, lift or balance, or tap, right side, do it again. Elbow, long arm. Elbow, toe tap or balance, squat on your left. So elbow, long arm. Elbow tap or knee lift, squat change on your right. Sink, elbow, long arm. Toe tap or balance. And feet underneath your hips, squat fly. Left leg goes back, thumbs up to the side. Squat fly. Right leg back, thumbs up front, side. One more each way, squat fly. Whew. Left leg back, thumbs up. One last time, squat fly. Come up, right leg goes back. Parallel squat. All right, that seems like a lot. It wasn't perfect. Do we dare do it again? Sure. Why not? Ready? Encore performance from the top. Left leg, step out, bicep, hammer. On your right, bicep, hammer. One more each way. Bicep, hammer. On your right, left leg steps back, shoulder press, triceps. Elbows to knees, squat, hold, narrow row. Shoulder blades pinch together. Right side, sink, press. Squat, hold, narrow row. Left leg, step back, shoulder press. Triceps. Squat, hold, fly, or row, row. Right side, step back. tricep squat, hold, row, feet go out to wide, lunge left, bent arm, long arm, elbow bent, knee lift or tap, squat change, push down, right, bent, long, bent toe tap or balance, squat push down, left side, elbow, long arm, elbow, push, squat, last time, elbow, long arm, elbow, knee lift or tap, feet underneath your hips, squat fly, left leg goes back, diagonal, thumbs up, to the side, squat fly, whew, my heart rate is up there, sink, last time each way, right here, squat, fly, left leg back, thumbs up to the side, last time, right leg goes back, thumbs up, just a squat, set your dumbbells down, that was long, both arms come up, inhale, reach up, bend your knees, hands on your legs, tuck and roll up, let's do it again, both arms come up, bend your knees, hands on your legs, tuck your hips, up, one last time, both arms come up, bend your knees, tuck your hips, round up, stay on your feet, walk around, towel off, grab something to drink. So tomorrow, I can teach, but I have to go an hour early, because I've got to be in Thousand Oaks, a little bit after noon, so I need to have time to shower and get on the road. Whew. I'm gonna send each one of you secretly, who's live, a picture of my kid with all of her loot. She's pretty happy. Okay, I'm gonna turn my mat to the side. You don't have to, you're welcome to stay in whatever position you like. No props, just your mat. I'm gonna use a fresh towel because it is a sweaty moat around here. All right, she's a great sport. Well, you know, her first date was a little rocky for her. She still placed, but the first date she got a third and a fifth. And then second day was much better. She was in her zone. All right. You're welcome to follow her on her Instagram, but I'll have to send you that privately because I have a pretty tight lockdown on her social media. So it's all private, but I'll send you the link to it and tell her to allow you to follow her. All right, sit up tall, shoulders down and back. You want to be right on top of your butt bones. Arms out in front, shoulders down. Let's half curl. So half curl down and up. Do it again. Half curl down and up. Do it again. I know some of the kids think I'm crazy because of how tight I keep a lock on the social media, but the people that are live don't have teenage girls. You can't believe what goes on social media. Turn that off. Someone calling me. Palms together. Now as you curl, your fingertips reach up to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Now next week, next week, I'm out of town. I think I can maybe do an on-location class. However, with the time change, I'm gonna be in the east. So y'all have to tell me how early you're willing to do this. So curl, lift. This time you'll hold in your curl. Hold here, front arm, slow motion, reach behind you. And up, same arm, reach behind you. Single counts for 4. So it's 4, keep your curl, squeeze underneath your armpits. One more, back arm, slow motion, back arm, slowly. 1, 2, push your shoulders down by squeezing underneath your armpits. Single count. So it's back and top, back, together, back. Once more, Forward fold, come up. Your knees can stay bent or straighten as much as you need to find the stretch behind your legs and into your back. So you want to release your low back, actively separating your shoulder blades. Inhale. On your exhale, bring your eyes up as you flex your feet, and then bring your shoulders and your body. At the top, just scooch them forward. Tuck your hips, fingertips behind you to help, or to the side, to help you roll down if you need it. When you're all the way down, bring your knees into your chest. That means scoot forward enough. Rock your knees side to side. Massage your low back on the floor or the mat. I like to extend my top leg as it goes across. I only do that because I need the extra stretch up into the glutes and the low back. Come to the center. All right. Untuck your hips, 90 degrees to the hip and the knee. Belly button level to the pelvic bone. Shoulder blades pressing into the floor. 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Legs, calves parallel to the floor. Hands down, palms down at the sides of your hips. Legs are your dumbbells. Extend your back leg out to the wall in front of you. Feel the resistance increase across your core. Change sides. Incoming leg stops in chair. Do it again in 4. 3, are your shoulders creeping up? Press them down. 3, 2 counts to get there. In 1, 2, 1, 2. Do it again. 1, 2. Single counts here. So 3, 2. Hold and pulse. Do it again. 3, 2. So belly button level to the pelvic bone. Everything's working all around your core, front and back. 2. So you are going to feel this in your back, but it should feel like any other muscle working, not a sharp pain. 1 more time each side. So 3, 2. Hold and pulse. Last time. 3, 2. Hold here. Both legs all the way into the chest. So you're going to curl your back. Give it a tiny little rock side to side. So you just, all those muscles in your back that come down and insert around your low back, that part needs to be worked to make it strong so that you don't hurt it. Hold in the center, arms out to the side, palms up this time. Untuck your hips, 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. So again, your legs to your dumbbells. Resist with your core. Bring your legs over to me. So rotate over for 2, pull center. Away from me. 1, 2, pull center. So you exhale as you rotate. Inhale as you pull to the center. Exhale, resist. Inhale to the center. Resist the weight of your legs. So as you rotate, the opposite shoulder blade presses into the floor. So exhale, resist. Inhale, front shoulder blade presses down as your legs rotate. Exhale, over for 2. Inhale. Do it again. This time you'll hold in the center. Fingertips behind your ears. Squeeze under your armpits. Try to roll your shoulder blades off the floor. Hold or pulse. So pulse or hold. Try not to pull on your head. Your elbows open out to the side. Maybe you take your legs on a diagonal for 4, 3, 2, and release. Knees into the chest. Feet on the floor, as close to your booty as you can get them. Hands either at your sides or grabbing your towel or your mat. Tuck your hips. Push your feet down to lift your hips up. Finding your bridge pose. It's a diagonal line from your shoulders to your hips to your knees. Maybe you lace your fingers underneath your booty and tuck your shoulder blades closer together. Pushing down to the middle of your feet. Breathing all the way in and out. If your fingers are laced, unlace them now. And then bring your spine back to the floor. Bring your knees into your chest and cross one knee over the other. Grab your knees or further down and pull your knees into your chest. I don't like it when I don't get to teach regularly. I don't feel normal. Not that I'm ever normal, but I really missed not teaching on Friday and Sunday. And release. Change sides. Cross one leg over the other. Grab your knees or maybe further down, but pull your knees into your chest.
Your knees go first. You'll feel the stretch behind the top leg and down into your glutes. And release, both feet on the floor. Front knee comes into your chest. Extend your leg up only far enough to feel the stretch behind it so it doesn't have to straighten if it doesn't need to. Back foot can stay where it is, or it can walk out and find another point of flexibility. Either way, shoulder blades on the floor, flex your front foot, bend the knee to the chest, send the heel up. Do it again. Flex, bend, drive it up. Do it again. Flex, bend, drive it up, and hold. Front arm goes anywhere on the inside of your front leg. Push your leg a little bit towards me, but only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Your back hip presses into the floor. Flex both feet. Heels pressing out to the walls. And then bend your front knee to the center. Front arm reaches to me. Back arm across your bent knee. Take your knee away from your screen. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And then come back to the center. Change sides. Back knee comes in. Extend your leg up only till you feel the stretch behind it. Maybe your front leg walks out, maybe it doesn't. Either way, shoulder blades down, flex and bend the knee to the chest, send the heel up. Do it again. Flex, bend, drive it up. Once more, flex. Bend this time, hold up at the top. Back arm anywhere on the inside of your back leg. Push your legs out to the side, only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your back leg. Front hip presses into the floor. Flex both feet. Push your heels out to the walls as you breathe. Then bend your back knee into the center. Back arm reaches out to the side. Front arm across the bent knee. And the knee goes over towards me. Reaching out with your back fingertips. And then come back. Ooh, little snap, crackle pop. Come back to the center. Both feet on the floor. Flip over onto your stomach. Final stretch. So I'll do some extra side core. Ooh, we used our whole playlist. Arms out in front. So I'll do some extra side core and a deeper stretch on the after party. Front arm reaches back. Grab where your shoelaces would be and pull your heel to your hip. And hip presses into the floor. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And release, change sides. Front arm reaches back, back arm reaches around. Pull your heel to your hip and hip to the floor. Feeling the stretch in your quadriceps. If you can, keep your foot there and bring your front arm back around. Grab where your shoelaces would be on both feet. If you're not quite here, grab your heels or your pants. But once you're here, try to push your feet into your hands and lift your knees to get a deeper stretch on your quadriceps. Maybe you lift your chest and open the shoulders and release. Hands to the side of your chest. Press your chest up. Take your hips back to your heels. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. And then round your back up to a tabletop. Hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes. Tuck your hips and around your back. Push down to lift your tailbone up and walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold, let your head hang. Unroll your back, one bone at a time. Oh boy, and that completes our long Monday class. You're welcome, Edie. All right, I'm gonna shut myself down, post the class, and come back in 5 minutes to do a deep towel stretch on the hips and some extra side core in the form of a plank. And maybe, you know what, let's bring a dumbbell to the after party and we'll do the side stuff. All right, thanks you guys. Tomorrow morning it's gonna be 9 o'clock. So tomorrow at 9, Friday at 10, and then next week I'll figure something out. So thanks, I'll see at least a couple of you in 5 minutes.